welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's car boot haul video. Today is Sunday the 5th of September and although I've done my live stream, I didn't do my haul because I got quite a lot of stuff. I thought it'd be easier to do it as a standalone video. So I'm going to very quickly run through what I bought this morning. I went to 2 car boot sales. I went to Easter Compton and then to Trench. I thought I'd be clever and go to Easter Compton early. I thought I'll go to Easter Compton, get that one done early and go on to Trench. Got there too early, they weren't letting people in. So I stand outside and wait. So much for being a smart ass. But I was pleased with what I got while I was there. I don't know whether I've managed to get it into the right bags. I may have mixed things up. So hopefully I will be able to show you that. This is definitely my filler bag stuff, and I have shared some of this on the live stream, so you might have skipped that if you were there for the live. I didn't get much in filler bag. I got a parasol cover for the garden. Not very exciting, but useful. I got a rack that stops your baking trays falling over for the kitchen cupboard. Again, useful. I picked up this Consul the Educated Monkey, which is, basically you move his feet apart and set his feet on various numbers, and then in between his hands shows you the total of those numbers. So if you put his feet on 4 and 9, in between his hands it shows you that 4 9s, that can't be right, 4 9s are not 54. I put them on 6 and 9, 6 9s are 54. Not doing a very good job of showing you that. Anyway, they were a vintage toy originally. This one is repro from 2012. It's probably not worth anything at all, but it was fun. I picked up an Eternal Bow plate clock, but it's not working. I did put a battery in a minute ago to try it, but the battery also might be dead, so that wasn't a great way of testing it. If necessary, I'll replace the clock mechanism in that one. Also in filler bag, oh, they're not filler bag, they're from a charity shop. Show you these quickly. These are from a charity shop yesterday. They are all a Keeley cat and dog salt and pepper. Green on one side, red on the other. I paid £2.50 for those. Also in filler bag, a Jane Foster mug with dogs on it. 3 marble egg cups. Not a lot in my filler bag, honestly, today. A National Trust sheeper bag. Some bookends, which I'll probably just end up using myself in this house. So not a massive filler bag, but useful stuff. And I paid Steve today £10 for everything I bought from him, including my filler bag. So when you see the other stuff I got from Steve, it was a reasonable 10 quid worth. Where I'll find the other stuff I got from Steve, I do not know. It might be in that bag. Actually, I think it's in this one. This one also from Steve, so in with my tenner, a Millennium Talking Chess. Anatoly Karpov, that one. I've sold electronic chess before, haven't had this one, don't know the value, but I do know that they're usually worth picking up. Also from Steve, for my tenner, these 3 jugs. One is chipped, but he did tell me that before I bought it, so they are Gabriella Miller Designs polka dot jugs. I have 1 large and 2 small. This one pretty battered. It's chipped all around the rim there. It's chipped on the lip. May not even end up selling that one. That one may just go, I don't know, back in the charity shop or be used for flowers or something. But I think this one's okay. Yeah, this one's fine. So even 1 large and 1 small. Pleased with those. In with the tenner. And then the last thing in with the tenner was a sealed Definitive Ealing Studios box set. It's a 16-disc collector's edition, and it has, ready? Kind Hearts and Coronets, Passport to Pimlico, Nicholas Nickleby, Went the Day Well. I loved Went the Day Well. That was such a good film. The Lavender Hill Mob, Titfield Thunderbolt, Hue and Cry, Dead of Night, The Lady Killers, The Man in the White Suit, The Magnet, Scott of the Antarctic, Whiskey Galore, Champagne Charlie, The Maggie, and It Always Rains on Sunday. I was tempted to open it just so that I can watch Went the Day Well, but I won't open it. It sells for about 30 quid. So pleased with that one as well. Also from that boot sale, 50p for a William Morris At Home book. It's a little bit, it's got wet at some point, so the pages are a little bit, and it doesn't seem to have much resale value, but I thought it was interesting, William Morris At Home, so that was why I grabbed that. This is a nice pickup. It's a heavy pickup, I can't pick it up. It is a pack of 60 Taser 3D fabric paint, the premium set. This costs £52 new on Amazon right now. I paid £4, and I think it's completely unused. I honestly don't think, there is no paint in any of the nozzles of these. So I don't think the person's used it at all. So that was a really nice pickup for £4. Really, really good. Didn't bother haggling with the lady. I said, how much is that? She said 4. I said, lovely. Not going to argue over that kind of money. 50p for this, I've had this horse before. It's a Mamas and Papas. I've had it before. Whether I've sold it before, I don't know. Maybe I've got one unsold one. In which case it would just be a multi-listing from that point on. But it was 50p. £2.50 for a little clutch of stuff, all from one seller. So I'll wait till I'm sure I've got it all before I show you it. 50p for a Harry Potter. Now it is an early hardback, which is always nice to find. It's a Ted Smart, which means it's plainly not a first edition. I'd be looking a lot more cheerful if it was. But I think it's a fourth printing of the Ted Smart version. So that is an early one. I have no idea how much it's worth, and to be honest, I've lost track of how you find out. So I might just stick it on auction with a picture of the index page, and somebody else can decide what it's worth. 20p for a comforter. 20p for a bunny rabbit. £2 for this money box. Now, it just appealed to me. It's a dragon. There we go, there's the front of it. It's a dragon. It looks very familiar. I'm sure I've seen pottery like this before. And it had something on the side. It says I think it says PCR. I doubt it's going to focus. It just looked really familiar, and I quite liked it as well. I think it's a money box. That's PCRE. They are collectible. Oh, there we go. Somebody's got a ginger cat up for 54. Let's have a look at sold. Oh, there's the one I've got. The green dragon. Someone's got one up at £17.95. Let's have a look at sold. They seem to vary in sold, anything from £20 to £100, but there is no dragon in the sold ones. So I'm pleased with it. It has absolutely no damage. I did check it quite carefully. She only wanted £2, and I checked it, but it has no chips or damage as yet. I may chip or damage it myself, obviously, before I get it listed. It wouldn't be the first time I've managed that. £2.50 from the one lady then got me this pile of stuff. So this pile of stuff is a little handful of Wallace and Gromit, I'm doing it again, Wallace and Gromit collectibles. Not a collectible figure, they're kind of like rubber resiny ones. A little handful of those. The Emma Bridgewater Lorries and Diggers cup and bowl set. Had those before I sold them to a viewer, I think. Something else I've had before I sold to a viewer is the Pampered Chef measuring spoons. I know I've sold these to a viewer before. And then also a pack of Clover leaf table mats. The box is a bit battered, but it's a set of 2 large and 6 small beautiful birds. These pictures are very familiar to me. My dad had a large book, and these look like the same illustrations from the book. Golden Richter. I don't know if it's the same artist illustrations or not. But they were really, really nice. And that was £2.50 for all of that stuff. The last couple of bits from that boot sale, I got a Grow Anywhere blind. That was £2. These are blackout blinds and they always sell quite well. Better in summer when people want their children to stay in bed a bit longer because of the light nights and the light mornings. But even so. £4 for this. I really liked this. Let me just take the puppets out. I'll show you the puppets in a second. Really liked this. It is a vintage tapestry style Mickey travelling case. When I say vintage, I'm not sure it is. It might just be vintage look. It's only made in China. It's not anything, you know, anything to write home about that. But it's large. It's got wheels on the bottom, which means it's not that vintage, does it? If it's wheeled, I suppose. I don't know. Pull strap there. It was just a nice thing, and it was £4, so I snaffled that. Might get 20 to 25 on it, perhaps. These were £1 each, but she let me have 6 for £5. They're all the Puppet Company, and yet I cannot see that they are puppets. She said, oh, they're puppets. I used to be a childminder. But there is nowhere for you to... There's nowhere for you to puppet them. You know, there's no nowhere for your hands to go unless you put your hand up inside their clothes, and you couldn't do that with him. So I'll have to have a look at these on the Puppet Company website, but they are by the Puppet Company. I have a set of 6. So 1, 2, hold hands you two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have to look those up and become a bit more well informed about that. I think that's it from the first boot sale. From the second boot sale, I got this for myself. It is literally just a display shelf for nail varnishes. I do not have this many nail varnishes, but I really like the shelf and I couldn't leave it behind. Kaiki, can you move your head, darling? Move your head, please. Good boy. Good boy. This was a bit of a find. I picked it up because I thought I'd be interested in using the clay myself, but when I've looked it up, I'll plainly be reselling it. It is a Sculpt Pottery Kit. It is completely unused. It was £3. It's completely unused inside. In the Sculpt kit, you get 2 bags of the air dry clay. Did you get to see that? 2 bags of the air dry clay, 2 little jars of the sealant, and then underneath there is instructions, sandpaper. It doesn't say how much is there, but when I looked on the Sculpt website, one of these kits is about 60 quid. So I paid 3 and I will be selling it. They're listed on eBay for about £30 and I'm selling consistently. All the tools, it's never been used. The person must have either fancied it and then not used it, or perhaps was gifted it and it was never their kind of thing in the first place. But that was £3, so there's definitely a return on that coming my way. £3 for this massive, ooh, bit echoey there, massive Susie Watson Designs jug. Apple Blossom Rose, I think it's called, this design. It's in nice condition, no chips or cracks. Happy with that. I'm not even putting it back in the bag because I know I'll break it. 2 of these, £3 each. I've sold these before quite happily. There's my purse. I wonder what I've done with that. Sold these before quite happily. So 2 of those for no, not £3 each. 2 for £3. I said, how much is this one? She said, oh, it's £2. I've got another if you want it. You can have 2 for 3. So I said, lovely, thank you. So, yeah, 2 puppets. Some speed stacks for 50p. I bought this necklace. It was £1. I don't, as you know, I don't do necklaces, but it's very nice polished wooden hearts. I don't even know what wood it is. It's very, oh, I think it's been painted. I was going to say it's very red, perhaps it's mahogany, but I think it's been painted. But really nice polished wooden heart necklace for £1. The same lady I got the big vase from had this Le Creuset pot on the table. I asked her how much it was and she said, oh, I've just chipped it getting out of the car. So I was going to ask 5, but I'd be happy with 2. And I looked at the chip on the rim and I said, oh no, I'll leave it, thank you. It's quite a nasty chip. And she said, oh, have it for £1. And I thought, well, I can't leave it behind for £1. Don't know whether I'll get anything for it or not with a chip in it, but it was £1. When do you get Le Creuset for £1? The lady that I got the shelf from, the big white shelf, had a rail of really nice plus size quality clothing, but she wasn't particularly cheap. She was asking £5 each. I said to her, would she do 3 for a 10? And she said she'd do 3 for 12. I mean, that was still an absolute bargain. When I thought about it afterwards, I thought, if I saw these things for £4 each in a charity shop, I'd be doing a little happy dance. So I've got a Sahara balloon dress, plus size Sahara balloon dress. That works out at £4. Plus size black Maasai balloon dress. And a plus size pink Maasai dress, and this one's brand new with its tags. Original price £91. £91 for a blush pink. Oh, that's not balloon shape. That's the variated hem style, that one. But yeah, brand new with its tags. They worked out £4 each, and they were an absolute steal. So pleased with those. Very pleased with these 2. These are both Ted Baker, and I paid £3 for the 2. There's a little pink leather purse and a larger pink clutch. This is in really nice condition. Possibly, I was going to say possibly unused, but there is a Yate Town Football Club 3-match pool ticket from 2016 in there. I wonder if they won. It has inside pocket. It has card slots. It's a nice bag, that. Nice bag. And then it's got a little bit of discoloration on the front. I don't know if you'll pick it up on the camera. I really didn't even nearly see it. It's just where it's been stored against something else. And the Ted Baker purse feels really, I mean, it's not the style I would like with the big bow on the top, but it does feel really nice quality. They're definitely genuine. There's no question about that. You can feel that they are genuine. So they were good for £3 for the 2. I got a bundle of zips for £1 for sewing things, funny enough. 3 That's Not My books, they were 50p each. She did 3 for £1 on those, so as you know, I always put those in bundles. I've probably got enough for a bundle now. I think these are the last couple of bits. These 2 were £1 together, by the way. This is an animal backpack. I think that's really cute. Animal from the Muppets backpack. And inside the animal backpack was an animal belt. And t-shirt. So that was nice. Whether I will sell them together like that, I don't know. But really good value for the money. And then last is this, which is a bundle of ballet stuff. It looks as though some of it has been not washed as carefully as it might have been. So perhaps this lady has put her lights in with her darks at some point or whatever, you know, which we've all done. But there's a large quantity of ballet gear here, all in little sizes. So this is 2 years, John Lewis, 2 years ballet cardigan, little leotard, the skirt, that's got a hole in the front actually. Yeah, that's quite badly snagged, I won't be selling that on. Headband, and then there's a couple of little pairs of the soft ballet shoes. In fact, there's 1.5 pairs to be precise. We seem to be a shoe short. And then we've got cardigan, another cardigan, another skirt. So it's all, you know, there's quite a lot there really for the money. There's some more shoes down the bottom, another 2 pairs of shoes in the bottom, and a pair of extremely used tights again, which I won't be selling. All of that, £2. Now, it is the season, things are starting up again. It is the season where children start to do a new hobby or whatever. So that will definitely be of interest to some mother who is trying to set up her kids for ballet and doesn't want to spend £1 million on the stuff. That's it. That is all of my haul, but I'm really, really chuffed with everything I got today. Particularly the jug and well, all of it. I think I'm really proud of my pickups today. I think I've done well for my money. I don't know how much I spent all in, but not much considering. Not a great deal considering how well I've done. Thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm off to do some listing. Take care. Bye for now.